How are you today?
I'm good. I just rested for the whole day because I was on vacation
Oh,
yesterday
really?
and Monday. Yes, so
Oh,
mhm. But don't worry, I rested very well today, so we can have the class. How about you? How are you?
um, I'm very tired.
Okay, so you're really very tired. Okay, how was your business trip?
Um, I think um it's busy and um um I'm very nervous to when I in exception
Mm-hmm.
because my my English need to improve.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. But I can see that you can communicate in English, so you
Mm,
don't have to be like nervous when it comes to communicating with foreigners. Did you communicated with a lot of foreigners during your
yes,
business trip? Okay.
yes. Because sometimes I can't understand what the foreigners say, and my boss is nearby me, so and he need me to translate for him. So sometimes I can't understand. I was nervous.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But did you ask your or did you ask that person or that certain foreigner to slow down a little bit since your boss can't translate or cannot understand very well?
Sometimes I will ask the customers to speak again,
Mm-hmm.
but most of them, some of them, mm, um, their English are not so good. So, um, and um, I think with different, national accents.
Mm-hmm.
So sometimes I can't understand even he or she speak for two
Mm.
or three times. Yeah.
Oh, what are their nationalities, by the way?
Um, many many kinds of nationalities, such like um in Russia, Russian,
Russians.
yes, and also come from Indian,
Oh, Russians, Indians. Uh-huh.
yes, and many like
Oh. Mm-hmm.
they are also from Europe and
Mm-hmm.
also from like uh, Brazilian. Yeah, but
Oh,
I think the
Brazilians.
yes,
Mm-hmm.
the um uh, Russian and Indian, their accent is more difficult uh
Yeah.
to know what they are talking about.
Yeah, I understand. So Russians, Indians, even Brazilians. Brazilians are quite easy, but Russians and Indians, they have different accents. So their English is not that, sometimes it's not that clear, or they have correct grammar. Yeah, sometimes they have
Mhm.
correct grammar, but the pronunciation of the words are different. So they don't have the same pronunciations like what you can hear here in the classes and in American English accents, okay, or the way Americans speak. Okay, so that's why it's very hard to really understand how they speak. Well,
Yes.
anyway, at least, at very least, you have done your good job in your business trip, right?
I think I tried my best.
You tried your best. So since you've tried your best, then that's great. Okay, well, anyway, thank you for um, sharing your experiences during that trip. And I hope that there would be a lot of opportunities for you to practice your English speaking skills. Okay?
Okay, thank you.
Okay, you're welcome. Now, this time, let us continue with our lesson. The last part that we had before, or I think that was 12 days ago. Oh, no, no. I don't remember any. I can't remember the day. Okay, but anyway, I think by looking at the book earlier, I was looking at the book, your answers. I think you have done a very good job with our last or previous meeting. So you have answered the activities very well in reading. That was the last part. Also in Dirty Business, Bright Ideas.
Mhm.
And this time we will have that activity for that certain part of the book. Okay, so again, which of these statements are true, correct, or false ones? So you have put your answers already. You have number 1 to 5. Now let's proceed to number 6.
Okay.
Mhm. Can you read?
Num yes. Number 6. SOL thinks measuring performance restricts freedom. Uh, I think it's not correct because Lisa Joanna believes in autonomy, but she's also keep on accountability. Thus, SOL is fanatical about measuring performance and focuses on customer satisfaction.
Okay, very good. So, SOL thinks measuring performance restricts freedom. That is absolutely false. Okay, because the keyword there is they believe in, or Lisa Jarinen believes in autonomy.
Autonomy.
Yes, that's good. That's correct. How about number 7?
Number 7. Every month, Lisa Joanna measures each team's performance, and it's also false because the salesperson and the cleaning team establish performance benchmarks together, and the customer rates on the team's performance based on those benchmarks every month.
Okay, very good. So that is false. Since they only base or they check or measure the performance every month. Okay, so the keywords there are every month. Now, how about number 8?
Number 8. All the information is stored in filing uh, cabinets, and it's also false because there's almost no room for paper inside the offices. The company stores all critical budget documents and performance reports on its internet.
Okay, very good. So all the information is stored in filing cabinets because there's almost no room for paper inside the offices. The company stores all critical budget documents and performance reports on its internet. Okay, so that's good. Good job. Now, sorry, do you have any questions with our article about dirty business, bright ideas?
No, I don't have question about this article.
Okay, no questions with that. Now, this time, let us proceed with letter D. Match these phrases from paragraph 5 of the article to their meanings. Okay, so you will match the meanings, okay, with the paragraph of the article 5. So we have here one, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 paragraphs, right?
Yes.
Okay, but we only have, oh yeah, 4 in here. Okay, so what you will do is to match the answers or the meanings of those words that we have here. So let's start with the first one.
Okay. Number one, keen is let's keep
That is keen.
keen. Okay.
Okay, so when we say keen, that means you really are detailed. You are really observing.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
So that is meaning of the word keen. Well, anyway, I will be giving you the meaning of the word keen later on. But first, can you give me your answer for that?
Yeah, sure. Number one, keen on accountability, and it's matched to C. Interested in people being responsible for what they do.
Okay, so, oh yes. So when we say keen here, it is eager, interested. There are a lot of meanings to the word keen. So we have here strongly felt, very developed, very quick to understand, eager, interested.
Mm,
Okay, wanting to do something very much extreme or very strong, like very sharp. Okay, so there are a lot of meanings to this word.
okay,
Okay, so I will just put this one in here. Okay, so your answer would be letter C. That is, assesses or interested in people being responsible for what they do. Letter C. Very good. How about number 2?
Number two, finan- financial about measuring performance, and it's matched to B. Extremely interested in judging achievements.
Okay, so B, extremely interested in judging achievements. So that is B. Okay, by the way, this one is fanatical.
Oh, okay, fanatical.
Okay, so I will just put the pronunciation so it will be noted.
Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome. So remember that is fanatical.
Okay, fanatical.
Very good. Okay, how about number 3?
Number three, establish performance benchmarks, and it's matched to D. Set up standards of achievements.
Okay, so establish performance benchmarks. That means to set up standards of achievements. That would be letter D. How about number 4?
Number four, raise the team's performance, and it's matched to letter A. Assesses how the group have done.
Assesses how the group have done. Okay, very good. Now this time let us have letter E. Let us discuss the following questions. Now the first one is, would you like to work in a company like SOL? Explain why or why not.
I'd like to work in a company like SOL since it is more interesting than companies with conservative rules. People can receive more confidence from the job and be more enthusiastic to work.
Okay, so you would like to work in a company like SOL since it's more interesting than the companies with conservative rules. People can receive more confidence from the job and be more enthusiastic to work. Okay, that's true. Also, I think it would be good to work in a company like that because they promote freedom. So once they promote freedom, you're more creative. Okay, you can think of more ideas. You will be not limited inside the box, but you can think outside the box. So that would be good. Now, how about number 2? Would Lisa Jordan's ideas work in your own company or organization?
I think, as Lisa John, her ideas is not suitable in my organization organization because it is my company is a traditional industry and it has its own fixed regulations.
Okay, so this one is fixed.
Fixed, fixed.
Okay, very good. Oh, I'm very sorry for the lightnings and the thunders that you can hear in the background. Can you hear that one?
A little, but I can hear you clearly.
Okay, so I will just make my voice a little bit louder so you can hear me clearly, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Okay, you're welcome. So again, that is fixed. Now, I think that Lisa Jordan's ideas is not suitable in my organization because it is an. It should be an instead of a. Industrial industry and has its own fixed regulations. Okay, so what do you mean by traditional industry?
Mm, because a textile supplier or manufacturer is a uh, traditional industry
Mm-hmm.
in Taiwan, and my company is not so new, but it's also established established for 20 years.
Mm-hmm.
So I think everything in my company has its own regulation. We need to do something like um, um, it's not like a rules, but we still need to um, obey something from the colleagues who from the previous colleagues.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
Okay, so that's why it is considered as a traditional company or traditional industry.
yes.
Okay, so in that way, is it more strict?
Um, sometimes when because when I need to um write to make an order from
Mm-hmm.
the customer, I need to I need to um, um I need to confirm the film and the order um, for um, for a fixed um fixed form.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and we also had we there are also some SOP for in my
Oh.
company. Yeah, although it's not a big company, but well many things we need there are still um not so
Mm-hmm.
there are still invisible form we need to obey. Yes.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I see. Okay. So there are standard operating procedures that you need to really follow. Okay. So thank you very much for sharing about that. Now this time, let us have our language review. Okay. So
Okay.
this time, let us have noun combinations. Okay. So this time, let us first have this one. It says here, we can combine two or more nouns in several ways. Now this time, can you read those examples that we have here?
Yes. Number one. Um, perceive. Julia's, for example, Julia's desk.
Okay,
And sorry.
so that would be apostrophe S, possessive, Julia's desk. Okay, so how about number two? It's okay.
Number two. One noun used as an adjective. For example, head office.
Okay, so we have one noun used as an adjective, head office. Next.
Number three. Fresh with of. For example, director of communications.
Okay, so we have here one noun used as an adjective, head or phrases with of, director of communications. How about number four?
Number four. Compound nouns forming one word. For example, boardroom.
Okay, so we have compound nouns forming one word, boardroom. Okay, so first let us discuss the following ways of how we can combine the nouns. So the first one is apostrophe. This one is an apostrophe.
Okay.
Apostrophe.
B.
Yes. So let me just note that one. Apostrophe. Okay, so that is an apostrophe with an S. Okay, apostrophe S, possessive, Julia's desk. So when you see this one, a noun that has this one, it shows that it is someone's property or it's someone's possession. So it is possessive. Okay, so you make someone a possessive noun, or you make a noun a possessive noun when you put apostrophe s to that. Okay, for example, Julia's desk. That means the desk belongs to Julia. Okay.
Yes.
Another example, you can have Jasmine's bag. Okay, so I put apostrophe s and then your bag. Okay, so that is how we can combine these two nouns that we have here. First noun is Julia, next one is desk. First noun is Jasmine, next one is bag. Okay.
Okay.
So how about you? Can you give me an example of these two nouns that we have?
Yes. For example, Sabrina's pencil.
Okay, so we have, what is that again? Pardon.
Sabrina's pencil.
Oh, Sabrina's.
Yeah, she's my colleague.
Oh, okay. So Sabrina's pencils. You can see we have combined Sabrina and pencil using apostrophe s, possessive. Okay. Next one is one noun used as an adjective. We have here head office. Okay, so we have here, okay, head here supposed to be is a noun. Okay, so when a head in this part is not referring to the head that we have like a part of the body, but head as the leader. Okay, so it is an adjective describing the office. Okay, So
Okay.
this is not a normal office anymore, since this one is a leader office or the head office, or in other words, the main office. Okay, so it is
Okay.
used as an adjective. So an example to that, okay, let me think of an example. We have here, oh, no. Market strategy. Mhm. Okay, so we have here market and strategy. Okay,
Mm,
so it is not strategy alone. Strategy is just normal. But when we say market strategy, it is referring to something that is related to marketing or economics.
mm-hmm.
Okay, so we
Okay.
put head and office here are both nouns. Market and strategy are both nouns, but head and market are being used as an adjective to describe the second nouns. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. So how about you? Can you think of another example to that?
Mm, uh, for example, uh, English dictionary. Um, is that um is that for this?
Mm-hmm. Pardon.
Mm,
What is that again? Okay. Oh, English.
dictionary.
Okay, English dictionary. Okay. So English in here is a noun, of course. That is
Yeah.
a language, not an adjective. But if you put dictionary, okay, very good. Okay, so dictionary here alone is not specified. But when you put English dictionary in here, it is a kind of a dictionary which uses the English language. So that is very good.
Thank you.
Okay, that's good job. Now, how about number three? Phrases with of. For example, director of communications. So we have here two nouns joined by the word of. For
Mm-hmm.
example, this one, director of communications. So we can also say, example, master of ceremonies. Master of ceremony. Okay, so we have here master. Master is a noun. We
Mm-hmm.
have here ceremony, also a noun. And they are being joined by the word of. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, so that is master of ceremony. How about you, Jasmine? Can you give or can you try to give me another example?
Mm, yes.
Mhm.
Mm, product. Products of Apple.
Okay, so we have products of Apple. Okay, so that is a phrase. Okay, products here is a noun. Apple is also a noun because that is a proper noun referring to the company of Apple. And we have here of as a connecting conjunction between them. Okay, very good. And the last one, do you have any questions with that?
Mm, I have a question between number one and number three.
Okay, number one and number three.
Is these two ways the same?
Mm, somewhat the same, but not always. Since there are fixed phrases that are already have a connecting conjunction of. Okay, like master of ceremony, director of communications. Okay, so that is already a fixed phrase with the word of at the middle of them. Okay, products of Apple could be for number one when you say Apple's products.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so it could be. There are some, if not fixate or if not fixed phrases with the letter or with the word of, it could be the same. Or it could be the same with number one, transformed with an apostrophe S.
Okay.
Okay, so do
So
you still have any questions?
so when we use number one, that means uh apostrophe s, the words after apostrophe s is the person or the company,
Mm-hmm.
uh, their property.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so it should be the person or the company plus their property. Okay, person or the company apostrophe s, and then their company or their property. I mean, sorry.
Okay.
Okay, so this time let us have number four. We have compound nouns forming one word. Okay, so like boardroom. One example also is breakfast. Oh, you can have no breakfast. Breakfast is a compound noun, but they are not nouns.
Mm-hmm.
Break and fast are not nouns. We can have like bedroom.
Yes.
Okay, so we have bed and room combined into one. We have bedroom. How about you? Can you think of another word that can be a compound noun?
Mm, 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 uh, sorry, I can't think about a word. It is uh com compound nouns.
hmm Okay, so you cannot think of another compound noun. We can have boardroom, bedroom, um, classroom.
Oh yes.
Okay, so I think it's much easier. I know that there are a lot of compound nouns, but this one is much easier with the word room. Right?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So now, do you have any questions with those four ways and how to like combine two nouns?
No, I don't have any question about uh these four ways of noun combination.
Okay. Okay. So we have match the match the six. Sorry, what is that again?
What? Sorry.
Okay, sorry. So we have here match these examples from the article on page 24 with the categories above. Okay, so we are on the page 24. Let's find page 24. Oh, okay. Oh, I see. 24 is not the same with what it is being said here. Well, anyway,
So I
just
finished this
match.
part. I finished
Okay.
this part from the article above.
Oh, okay, I see. So this time, let us see if your answers are correct. So first one is customer satisfaction. So your answer is
It is the way number two. One now used as an adjective.
mhm. Okay. So that is one noun used as an adjective. Okay, so that is correct. How about letter B?
Letter B, way of life, and it's a way of number three. Phrases with of.
Mhm. Okay, so number or letter B is phrases with the word of way of life. How about number C or letter C? Sorry.
Letter C, SOL's logo is the way number one. Apostrophes pos- possessive, possessive,
Mhm.
possessive. Sorry.
Okay, so we have here Soul's logo that is possessive. That's okay. So that word is possessive. How about letter T?
Letter D, salesperson, and is next to the way number four. Compound nouns forming one word.
Okay, so we have compound nouns forming one word. Very good. And this time, do you have any questions with our um, nouns joined in several ways?
No, I don't have any question about this part.
Okay, so now this time let us have letter A. Find noun combinations in the article on page 24. Write them under these four headings. So you already have answered this one. Okay,
Yes.
yeah. So can you read the first one that you have answered?
Mm, Number one, apostrophes pos- uh, possessive. One of North Europe's most admired companies. Number two, the new customer site. Number three, its cleaners. Number four, Ryan reinforce the company's upbeat image. Number five, SOL's logo. Number,
Okay. Oh, sorry.
number six, uh, the uh, the company's budget reports. Number seven, on its internet.
Okay, it should be on its intranet. Intranet. Okay, so we have here those possessive forms. Okay, I will just mark them yellow since all of them are correct. How about the next one? One noun used as an adjective.
Number one, five key ingredients.
Mhm.
Number two, customer satisfaction. Number three, performance benchmarks. Number four, budget reports. Number 5, standard standard equipment. Number 6, budget documents. Number 7, performance reports. Number 8, people skill.
Okay, very good. So we have five key ingredients: customer satisfaction, performance benchmarks, budget reports, standard equipment, budget documents, performance reports, and people skill. How about phrases with of?
Mm, Number 1, in the heart of Helsinki. Number 2, at SOL is a way of life. Number 3, the real power players of the company. Number 4, the rules and regulations of conventional corporate life. Number 5, set hours of work.
Okay, very good. So we have of here. In the heart of Helsinki, or heart of Helsinki, I will highlight that one at SOL. It's a way of life, or we can just say way of life.
Okay.
We have here the real power players. Okay, power players of the company. The rules and regulations of conventional corporate life. And set hours of work. We have the last one, compound nouns forming one word.
Number 1, headquarters. Number 2, playground. Number 3, accountability. Number 4, salesperson. Number 5, alongside. Number 6, measurements. Number 7, benchmark. Number 8, jumpsuit.
Okay, so headquarters is correct. That's good. Playground, correct. Accountability, it's not a compound word. Accountability here is considered as one. Okay, so we cannot say account and ability. Since it is like, it's more of like accountability here is like having a root word rather than a compound noun or a noun joined to or joined into. Okay, so we cannot say that accountability is a compound noun. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So next is salesperson. Very good. Alongside. Measurements is not also a part of a compound noun. Measure and ments, okay, are not compound nouns since measure here is a root word. Okay, so like account here is the root word of the word accountability. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so measurements, benchmark. It's also is correct. Jumpsuit is also correct. Okay, so remember, Jasmine, that a compound noun is combined by two separate words. Okay, but when they are combined, they have another new meaning. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so do you have any questions with that?
No, I understand that and don't have any question.
Okay, so just tell me if a question pops up immediately or suddenly pops up in your mind. Okay, so just
Okay.
don't be afraid to answer or to ask me questions. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, so this time let us move on to letter B. Okay, so in here, underline the most suitable noun combination in each group. Okay, so you have not underlined this one, but you have just highlighted. Okay,
Yes.
so can you, since the
Mm,
instruction is underlined, can you also underline your answers?
yes.
Okay, thank you.
Um, Number one. Um, I think today's meeting is correct.
Okay, so we have here the meeting of today, today meeting. Okay, today's meeting is the correct answer. Okay, how about number two?
Number two. A letter of credit is my answer.
Okay, so the answer to that is okay. So it should be a letter of credit. How about number three?
Number three is also a business card.
Okay, so letter A, that is a business card, of course. And how about number four?
Number four is letter C, a database.
Okay, that is a database.
Sorry, a database.
Okay, so I understand because in some pronunciations it's data. Okay, but we can use database.
Okay, database.
Okay, so that's base.
Base.
Okay, very good. So we should emphasize the long A sound in that word.
Okay.
So that's database. Now, this time let us move on with letter C. Nouns used as numerical adjectives are singular. For example, a plan which lasts for 10 years. Or you can say a 10-year plan. Okay, so that is one way of transforming a noun or combining two nouns. 10-year plan. Okay, so
Okay.
this time let us see what your answers are in the following phrases. Let's start with number one.
Number one, a hotel with 5 stars, and is also equals a 5-star hotel.
Okay, so it could be a 5-star hotel. Very good. How about number two?
Number two, a budget worth $3 million, and it equals a $3 million budget.
Exactly, a $3 million budget. How about number three?
Number three, a presentation that lasts 20 minutes, and it also equals a 20 minutes presentation.
Okay, so it is a 20-minute presentation. How about number four?
Number four, a contract worth uh, 200
200,000.
£200,000, a 200,000 contract.
Okay, a contract worth £200,000. That is a 200,000 contract. And how about the last one, number five?
Number five, an individual empire which is 150 years old. A 150-year-old industrial empire.
Okay, so a 150-year-old industrial empire. Okay, you did exactly what is described as a noun used as numerical adjectives or singular. Now, this time, let us move on to letter D. Match each noun in column 1 to 2 of the nouns in column 2 to make a word partnership. Okay, so we have here matching of the columns. Okay, to match 1 to the 2 nouns, the 2 of the nouns in the column 2 to make a word. Okay, so
Okay.
okay, that is, this one is the first column and this one is the second column, right? Or the second columns that we have. So you can just choose one.
Mhm.
Okay, let's start with the number 1.
Number one, business cards.
Okay, so number 1 is business cards. Very good. How about number 2?
Number two, management style.
Okay, number 2 is management style. Okay, how about number 3?
Number three, sales department.
Sales department. Okay, so this word is sales.
Sales.
Okay, so we should again emphasize the sound of the long A.
Okay.
Sales. Okay. How about number 4?
Number four, labor market.
Okay. Again, that is labor.
Labor.
Again, labor.
Labor. Okay.
Labor.
Labor.
Okay. So do not forget that it is a long A sound.
Okay.
Okay, that's labor. And that would be market. Your answer is so correct. How about number 5?
Number five, company. Company logo.
Okay, so that would be company. Company logo. Okay. Next.
Number six, trade fair.
Very good. So that is trade fair. Good job.
Thank you.
Okay, how about number 7?
Number seven, consumer consumers goods.
Okay, consumer goods. That is also correct. Or you can also say, okay, that is number 7, A or C. Okay, C is also correct.
Okay.
A is also correct. Okay, how about number 8?
Number eight, research project.
Okay, so research project, you can also say research findings.
Okay.
Okay, and number 9?
Number nine, information desk.
Okay, information desk, or you can also say information technology or IT. Okay, and the last one,
Number 10, computer program.
okay, so it could be computer program, or there's a word computer virus.
Okay.
Okay, so well, anyway, good job in answering this one. And unfortunately, we do not have much time left for letter E. So let us just continue that one in our next meeting, okay?
Okay.
Okay, so remember the several ways in having or in joining nouns, and also remember the A sound in the words, okay?
Okay.
Okay, so thank you very much, Jasmine. Have a great night. Goodbye.